Morning, Summit County. You're watching Summit Sunrise this morning. I'm Lauren. I'm at the Breckenridge Welcome Center kicking off Ullrfest. That's why I have this really cool helmet on. Ullrfest is, we have the parade today, a lot of other activities that we'll talk about later on in the show because we'll have somebody who actually knows what's going on today tell us what's going on so I don't have to try to make it up. But right now I'm here with Will from Craniologie. How are you today?
Doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing wonderfully, wonderfully. So tell me a little bit about Craniologie.
So Craniologie, we have a team of associates we call educators. So when you come in the shop, we're supposed to know everything from neck up. So you'll come in, we'll measure your head, get you fitted up for a helmet, and then once we get that first portion of the process done, we'll try and get you in a compatible goggle with that helmet if it's something you're looking for.
Yeah, and people should be looking for helmets. Even if you already have a helmet, you should always be looking for a better helmet, I think, personally, because no matter how good you are out there, you could be the best snowboarder ever or the best skier ever. If somebody gets in your way or somebody plows you down, you're still going to need a helmet. It's very important, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely safety is the #1 aspect on the mountain, and comfortability comes next. So you want to be comfortable when you're up there.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you have something that doesn't fit properly, you're probably going to go up there for an hour opposed to something that's comfortable and warm, ski all day in a 12-inch powder day. So.
Yeah, awesome. So you have, speaking of helmets, you have a really cool helmet here that you brought. Can you tell me a little bit about this one?
So I brought the Smith Vantage. So all your Smith products too is pretty cool. You're going to get a lifetime warranty. A few aspects about this helmet I really like. You have a 360 dial design in this helmet, which is your fit system. So when you put this helmet on, if you're in the middle of that size, you're going to want to retain this down to your head. It's going to encompass the entire helmet. Yeah, opposed to a regular fit system, which just goes temple to temple around the back and pushes your head forward.
Cool, so that's kind of like the comfortability that you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to give you that nice comfortable feel and nice and secure fit. Also, another really awesome feature about this is you have a choroid material. So it's this honeycomb stuff right here. So on impact, it's going to compress and recoil, dissipating the impact a little more and absorbing a little more energy. So it's just another way this helmet goes above and beyond the ASTM standards that need to be met. You get a static liner in this helmet as well, so you have silver threads that are actually woven into this liner, making it antimicrobial, antibacterial. You get great goggle integration with your helmet, some ventilation right here, going to keep you from fogging up and all that good stuff. Dual ventilation, so you got 2 different slots that you can open and close on this helmet. And then you also got your nice goggle strap right here on the back. It's going to keep your goggles nice and secure. So
they've really thought about everything with this helmet.
Yeah, they did.
Just like you said, protection, and it looks like it's very comfortable as well with all of the adjusting that you can do and even the vents. And like you said, there's the way that the goggles will fit, they won't fog up. It's like, that's awesome. Really cool.
Yeah, they really outdid themselves on this helmet. So
yeah, great. And like you said, with a great helmet, you also need some really good goggles.
Exactly, because the next thing is visibility. If you can't see, you're not going to be getting very far.
No.
So, this is the IO7 by Smith. So this is their most easy interchangeable optics. So you have one-turn technology up top, and the whole thing pulls apart. You're going to get a low light and a highlight. This is your green Solex. This is going to be your highlight lens. You're going to get the red sensor with this in particular goggle. Kind of depends on color scheme. That's how they match it up. Another cool thing, you get triple layer foam right here. There are different densities, so it's going to fit nice and flush to your face when you put that on.
That's awesome. I love when you come in here because you really are very educated, and I've gone to Craniologie before, and you guys, you know your stuff, and I like that a lot because when I personally was looking for goggles, I walked into a store and I'm just like, oh, these are pink. I like pink. Nobody even talked to me. I did not go to Craniologie. Nobody even talks to me or anything. They're like, okay, you want those? I'm pretty sure I have like children's goggles. They get fogged up. I keep telling you this. I really do need to come to Craniologie and get myself some new goggles. And I love that. You're just like, here's the goggles. Here's all about them. Yeah, you guys are very, very educated.
And that's something we really pride ourselves on, is knowing everything there is to know about the product. Because, I mean, who wants to come in and, you know, not get the right information on what you're trying to acquire.
Right.
So,
yeah.
To know what you're talking about is really the #1 key too.
And I feel like there might be some people out there who maybe are visiting and they don't have goggles yet, but they want to invest in a pair because they're going to come, goggles or helmet, they're going to come a few more times. They're going to come once a year or something like that, and it's good.
And it's really like defining that aspect of why it's important to have, you know, a good pair of goggles. It's the $40 pair from Costco. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at me like, Lauren, I know you got that $40 pair from Costco. Yep, how did you know? Well, if somebody wants to stop by Craniologie for a new helmet, new goggles, or just talk to you guys, how can they find you?
So we're at 101 North Main Street in Breckenridge, otherwise Lincoln and Main, right in the middle of town. So
great.
We have a big display of helmets facing Main Street. It's pretty hard to miss us.
Yeah, it is. It's a great spot.
Yeah, no, it really is.
And you do have a huge variety. So yeah, check out Craniologie right in the corner of Lincoln and Main Street in Breckenridge. Will, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Speaking of helmets and goggles, I think we're going to be getting some snow this week, so you're going to probably want to get on the mountain with your helmets and goggles. But let's go back to the studio to check out the weather.